I'm Gary Dill. This is video number 10 of my Jeet Kune training series. Like I told you on previous videos, I've been in Jeet Kune for 52 years. Bruce had 3 schools, Seattle, Oakland, and LA. I trained at the Oakland school. I'm one of the original students. Now, over the decades, I have taught group classes, private classes, training camps, and seminars, Jeet Kune seminars, all over the United States and internationally. Now, on top of that, whenever I was a special agent with NCIS, one of my collateral duties was being the firearms instructor and close quarters combat instructor for all of the southeastern United States region. Now, right after 9/11, I was approached by a private military security contractor company to develop a close quarters combat program that they could utilize in teaching special operations personnel. And so I did that, and it was very successful. A few years later, Homeland Security tapped me on the shoulder and wanted me to teach that same program to their civilian personnel and related military. So the core of this close quarters combat program that I put together, primarily for a 3rd Special Forces group out of Fort Bragg, it was based primarily on Jeet Kune, the core Jeet Kune. That's why I still teach it, because it works. I've heard people say, oh, well, you know, that early Jeet Kune, that's outdated. You know what? Nothing is outdated if it still works. It worked then, and it works now. Now, let me give you an example. Come on over here, Seafood. This Seafood drew down. Now, this is a play on trapping hands. Now, trapping hands is not a technique of firing. It's not a technique for hitting or kidding. It's a technique, transition technique to set the guy up to where you want him. Then that's when you start whooping up on him, so to speak. Okay, so for instance, I'm in my fighting stance. He's in his fighting stance. All of a sudden, he comes up and he grabs me. So by grabbing me, he thinks he's going to contain me where I can't hit him or blocking or whatever. But I say to him, thank you. Because when he grabs me, I'm going to move in, I'm going to trap his arm, and I'm going to shatter his sternum with my elbow. And after I do that, I'm going to come in and start breaking his face. All right, so now let's break this down. Let's do it quick, do it slow, so you can learn how to do this. Now, it looks simple, but there's a lot of fine points in here you've got to get down. All right, so from here, he's going to grab me. All right, once he grabs me, be cognizant of this hand. All right, don't go, you know, have your hand up here just in case. So you hear he grabs. Now, you're going to step in. As you're stepping in on him, you're going to raise your elbow up high. Now see how that torques him around? Then from here, you're going to slam it right through that sternum. Okay, now you see where I got him trapped here? Look at that. See, my arm isn't straight. If it was straight, it'd pull out of it. But see how my hand is cupped? See that? So he's not going to get away from me. I'm pressing that against his chest. So as I have him in this position, I'm going to start coming in and throwing left punches. Break his nose, break whatever I can hit. But when you punch, make sure you rotate that shoulder to get power. Don't do this. You got to rotate and hit, rotate and hit. Come on. See how I slammed him? I keep that forward energy on him. I won't give him a chance to regain his balance as I'm beating the crap out of his face. So from here, he got you. You step in and raise the elbow at the same time. This is simultaneous. Step, and strike. At the same time your foot hits the ground, your elbow should be hitting his sternum. That way you got full power potential behind that sternum strike. And look at that. See, his arm is trapped. You see, I'm pushing that against him. Don't be loosey-goosey like this. Put it up there. See that? You gotta keep it tight. Keep it tight. Once again, he grabs. I step in, bring his elbow up high. See that? Look at that. Don't do this. Don't do that. Because you gotta slam it into him. You know, there's what I call foo-foo Jeet Kune Do, and then you got your combat Jeet Kune Do. Oakland is all combat. So when he grabs me, you're going to step in and you're going to slam right into him. Now once you got him, or you want him, you start blasting. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, well, he might hit you with that hand. Fine, then try it. See what I just did? I blocked him. I'm going to break his jaw with a palm strike. Oh, I saw it coming. Let's do it again. Let's do it slow. Here, step in. See that? Very important. You keep pressure up his chest. You pin that arm between your arm and his chest. Again, see how my hand is cupped where you can't get out of it? But remember, I've already blasted that sternum, so there's going to be minimal resistance on his part. Now, I just start rotating and blasting and blasting. And that's our technique for the night. And if you like this, I would appreciate it if you say so. And also share it with other people. And if you have any questions, go on my website, JKD-GaryDill.com, or go to my Facebook page, Gary Dill. That's all I got for now. I'll see you in 2 weeks.